Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for my brief absence. You know, I haven't been doing the best job as a content creator, but I haven't also been doing the best job as a human being recently. I feel like I got so into YouTube at one point that I kind of started neglecting a lot of my needs. Also, sorry for the bald jump scare for everyone who has only found me while I had Mewgenics hair. This is what I look like 95% of the time. But for the launch of Mewgenics, I did grow out my hair and dye it. I do think I'm going to continue with the blonde hair. Once this grows out a little bit, I'll probably do another bleach and toning. But this is actually what I look like. I'm so sorry if this is disappointing to you. But as I was saying, I've been doing a pretty bad job of doing basic human being tasks, such as cooking yourself dinner, exercising, socializing. And I think originally in my head, I was doing all of that so that I could focus on streaming and focus on YouTube. But the problem is when you live like that, even doing YouTube gets hard. Even just recording a daily upload of Mewgenics becomes difficult. So anyways, all this to say, I finally touched a little grass this weekend, which is huge for me. Saw some friends, did a large grocery shop and kind of created a meal plan for myself. And once my tattoo heals, I'm going to get back into the gym. So, I mean, big progress on the personal development front. Terrible for my content creation career, just the way I've been treating it. But, hoping that it all balances out and that by taking better care of myself, I can take better care of my stream. Anyways, I hope all of you had a good weekend. Tony Pajamas, thank you for being understanding. It's hard because I also get it from your perspective or from the perspective of the viewers, where it's like you're looking forward to a consistent YouTube video to come out every day. It's really frustrating when they don't come out. So I do understand that. Unfortunately, I'm not locked in enough to be as consistent as I'd like to be, but hopefully that changes. We'll grow and evolve as a creator. Hopefully. Either that or I'll crash the hell out. Probably not. I'm feeling pretty good after this weekend. Did you see a silver PP man making dead stuff all over town? He must be talking about the Terminator. Frank is worried that he wants to kill him. Someone should tell his mommy on him so he leaves and makes me sad and alone. Can you do that? Can you tell on him? Frank, I can kind of tell on him. I'll kill him. How about that? I will say this. A lot of... fun gun guy. Fun gun guy. Hello. A lot of the dialogue in this game... It's funny. Some games I read every bit of dialogue. In this game, the dialogue is a little bit fluffy. It's a little bit fillery. I don't necessarily give it the deepest attention. A lot of times it's just like a poo-poo or pee-pee joke, which is fine. I got nothing against it, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to lock in for that. This is weird. I've spent a lot of time on my simulation file making my mutation cats. To see this many cats is a little bit jarring. I think last we left off, we had messed up our side quest. We were trying to do this quest, and I think I got my whole party killed because I underestimated the severity of the weather effects. So I think we have to go back and do this. We have to go back to the past? Yeah. Let's get rid of any cats that have injuries. I heard that they patched the furniture exploit that I was talking about, which is probably for the best, Exploits are not necessarily good for the game. I didn't think it was the worst exploit in the world, but it's now gone. So if you've been using my furniture hack, I'm so sorry. 26 cats is a lot. Yeah, we need to, I mean, we have all these retired cats. There's no reason to have this many. I'm shocked that they're living for this long. Like, 35 is crazy. 35 is crazy. Also, where are we in our breeding process? We've got a stud up here, and we've got... Oh, okay. We got a cat. It looks like we're at the beginning of our breeding process. We need Bisha and Fitz to breed with you. we're not getting enough mutations because we don't have enough mutation furniture. And I've been very picky in terms of selecting mutation furniture because I don't want to reduce the appeal of my house. It's very important for me to not reduce the appeal. But that puts us in a little bit of a problem because we're not going to encounter that much mutation. Like, this is great, +2 mutation. But -2 appeal? Just don't think I can do it. There's only like a handful of items in this game that increase your mutation level without reducing your appeal. Okay, we don't actually have enough cats. I'm saving this cat for a collarless run. Let's wait one more day. Got some deaths happening. That's okay. As long as it's the retired cats. But I should be a little conscious that if we have too many cats here in the family room, I do run the risk of my stud getting killed. So, you know what? Thinking about that. Because right now the comfort 11 is not terrible. Okay, you, Drax, be a great soldier. Miles, you'd be a great soldier. Rom, I'm gonna get rid of you. Okay, this is all looking good. Are you guys gonna breed? I don't see why not. Okay. Do either of you love somebody? Fritz, you love... Oh, you love OJ. Okay. Could be a pair made in heaven. Alright, this looks like we got a little bit of a crew going. It'd be nice to get more mutations, but we need the furniture. We're going to the past. Past is a lot of HP. Hog crazy. Just as I'm hitting a 2 a.m. gym sesh, my goat comes on. Permasneeze, 2 a.m. gym session? That's crazy. I actually, I'm heading back to the gym this week. I'm heading back once my, I just got a tiny bit of shading done. Once that heals, I'm back. I haven't worked out. Jesus, man. Maybe in like 8 months. So it's going to be rough. We're going to the past. The past is really just a lot of enemies with high HP pools. Enemies that are kind of scary if they hit you. I think, like, with the labs, I think having good ranged is always important. In fact, look at how many completion marks my hunter has. It's pretty hard for me not to take him. This is Path of the Cleric. So obviously, running a cleric here would be good. You also have 9 charisma. I don't know what classes really benefit off the charisma the most. I guess necromancer, maybe. You got trample. You have cooked meat. And you have a nail. I will say, this makes me want to make you a butcher. I think butcher is also good for doing high amounts of damage. It's also kind of a ranged character because of its ability to hook people. I could go thief. Now, thief is better on future for the armor piercing. I might actually want to take like monk. Monk has decent reach, decent damage. Hold up, I don't have a ranger yet. We're gonna need a ranger. And then... Hello, hello. How was my weekend, Tarakis? Thanks for asking. At the start of the stream, I was just saying that, like, I've been a little bit bad on the content creation side of things, but I have been touching grass. I have created like a meal program for myself, and I have seen some friends over the weekend. So I'm taking steps to recover my mental health, which will ultimately impact and improve the health of my content. But I've been kind of, you know, I've been pretty depressed, and it just kind of happens to me. One, I'm bipolar, so it's going to happen no matter what. But two, the lifestyle I was living where all I focused on was streaming, and I was kind of neglecting everything else. It kind of ended up hurting my streaming because, when you're not doing good, you can't do anything. So anyways, we're on the up and up. Thank you, Permasneeze. It's really important. It's a lesson I keep having to learn, which is that you cannot, whenever you go out of balance, it will end up rocking you at some point. Even if it feels like you're doing it for an advantageous reason. That's the problem with bipolar. You always convince yourself like, no, this is fine. Like, I can slip out of balance. Hold on, I'm doing a complicated maneuver. Don't try this at home. I always tell myself that, and then I end up crashing out. All right. Now, look, if we have... I like having a butcher and a fighter, because the butcher hooking enemies does help with the fighter's inability to get close. It's not terrible. It kind of helps. If I did that, though, what would I be missing out on? Like, if I'm not taking fighter, whoever I take has to be a DPS character. We don't actually have a ton of crowd control in this situation. I almost wonder if, like, tank is better against, like, Unga Bunga. No, but on Dinosaur, actually, bursting damage is so important on Dinosaur. Just because you just keep that thing falling down. It will push you back. I think it pushes you back. Maybe monk instead of fighter. Yeah. That's probably safer. I don't have my check mark with fighter yet, though. I'm a little late. What are we doing? We are doing the quest that we failed last stream, which is the one to go back in the past with the antenna. And right now, I'm really just debating if fighter monk. I'm debating what tank is the best on the bosses. I will say, maybe on Unga Bunga, or whatever that boss is called from the Ice Age, maybe a tank is a little better because of the knockback and being able to keep him away. Doesn't he one-shot any adjacent unit? Maybe a little crowd control. I don't know, man. Crowd control, like, I'm like, do I bring the Psychic? I never play with the Psychic. But if I brought the Psychic, this whole team comp would have to change substantially. Psychic, yeah, kind of awkward on dinos. Yeah, because I think, if I remember correctly, when the dino's head falls down, it knocks back all your units, right? So if it knocks back my fighter, it means my fighter is going to have a hard time doing damage to it. How far did I get on my last mission? It doesn't unless you're on the tile. And yeah, I mean, tank can have some bad passives. I just think the knockback... Okay, so tank has a lot of knockback. And there's a lot of ice in the Ice Age, so the knockback can be good. Also, the dinosaur legs, they constantly move towards you and eventually crush you. So actually, the more I think of it, I actually think that maybe the knockback is really useful. Because knockback on ice sends the unit flying. Knockback against the legs means that you don't get crushed. So I'm starting to think, like, maybe tank is better than butcher. Because I haven't done Act 3 as much as the other acts, I'm still kind of figuring out team comp. Or butcher could just sustain the leg damage. Yeah, but we're already going cleric because of the path of the cleric. Yeah, honestly, and also the fact that we have some CC with this tank. There are some pretty annoying enemies that could be good to petrify or just knock back because they're big, tanky, strong guys. So I think we're gonna run tank. Also, like butcher. If I had a knockback 10 item, I should always check what items I have before I make my team comp, because honestly, that should be a big factor. I think this is a good team. I think obviously the cleric has enough sustain for the entirety of the team. We have CC coming from our tank. We have a little CC coming from our ranger usually. Now our tank is going to have movement issues getting to the head of the dinosaur. But I think the CC from the knockback of the tank will be pretty useful. You should be able to get to the head of the dinosaur. You have good speed. As long as our 2 damage dealers can do damage to the head of the dinosaur, I think we'll be okay. I think this is fine. Cleric always makes me scared because there's a chance that Cleric will be doing no damage for your team. And I'll be real with you, like the tank doesn't often do a lot of damage, but Monk and Ranger have such good damage potential. I'm going to hope that this is good. I mean, okay, let's check what we have. We got Holy Weapon. Holy Weapon is good. Blessing of Holy Fire is also really good. We actually have a lot of damage on our Cleric, which is very rare. Very rare. A weak melee attack that hits at extra time for every empty armor slot we have. That's great. So that's 8 damage. And then a chance to block and counterattack. Good. Bodyguard. I like Bodyguard in general. It means our tank's going to take a lot of damage. And then Catapult. Catapult's okay. I often forget to use it. You want... If a tank has Catapult, you want them to have a low speed so that they go last. So that you can throw all your allies and then move as the tank. Pooter Friend and Quiver. It's okay. With Pooter Friend, there's a chance that we find that like retaliation ability on the cleric. That could be good. Alright. I think we want to take Iron Jaw on our tank because our tank is going to take a lot of hits with Bodyguard. This will counterattack all melee attackers and get lifesteal. So pretty strong in that regard. Arrow of Infinity, I always want that on my Ranger, basically. Mask of Infamy, though. Hold up. Blocks attacks from the front, -2 speed. Iron Jaw is good, but with Mask of Infamy, it would let us use Catapult more often because, as I said, we'll be slower in the initiative order. And when we are in the initiative order doesn't matter because we're using Bodyguard to teleport around. I think that's good. Oh, we also have Poke and Mega Blast. I should remember that for when we're building teams later on. Even the fact that you get one more ability really helps you level up nicely because it's like one less ability you choose, meaning you kind of just go to the next level up. Or no, sorry, no, you actually upgrade an ability early, which is good. Okay. +8 armor. I think that obviously goes on our tank. Though, you know, I think Monk has a little bit of synergy with armor. Let's put it on our tank, but we'll see. Now, I like Throbbing Crown, actually. Especially if I'm going to be teleporting around to where enemies are hitting me melee. It can backfire, yeah, especially because I could teleport beside an ally. Yeah, it would mean that I just have to play around, making sure my allies are never adjacent to each other. I will say this, though. With the -2 speed, it would mean that all of my allies get to go first, so we will get to move away from my tank. You know what I mean? Like, my tank's not going before my units. Throbbing Crown, probably best on tank, since tank has a lot of anti-movement synergy. I'm going to give this to the Monk. We can move things around. We can take things off if it doesn't work. But I actually think that everyone else has to pre-delta split. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds legit. Fighter's Scar. I mean, oh wait, no, my monk has to have nothing equipped. Okay, I'll put on my Cleric for now. And if this doesn't work out, I will swap this to my Monk, and we'll play like a Monk who's just not adjacent to people. +3 HP and charge each time you damage a party member with a Throbbing Crown is interesting, but obviously you want something that only does like 1 damage hitting your team. I will take the Bible. Ooh, adding knockback. Adding knockback could actually be good. Like, oh, I see what you're saying. Knockback could be good. I think knockback is actually strong in the past. That's my theory. We're gonna test it out today. Now, it's a shame I don't have any monk items right now to equip. That's okay. Attack yourself with cleave to gain +2 strength is interesting. But probably want to save that for a butcher run. Any way we can get you to heal more so that you do more damage? Every 3 kills you do, get an extra... You can attack an extra time, plus Quiver. Honestly, with Quiver, I think Nightmare Hat's good no matter what, but it's even better. Whenever you cast 3 spells, gain +3 charge. Should probably save that for some kind of combo. I really need to run mage, because these mage items have just been burning a hole in my pocket. Don't you want armor slots to be empty on the monk? That buildy is crazy. Yeah. I made a mistake. I took it off. He definitely needs to be, I wonder if this scales with strength too. Actually, it is a melee attack. So if we gave him strength in the future, I wonder if this goes up. If so, it is quite crazy. Guys, I think is this enough? I feel like I have a lot of items that I'm just probably never going to use. Maybe I should just bring those with me. Also, a lot of my items are for like weapons or for like the face. I could give you injury immunity and less speed, and the range wouldn't really affect you. I don't think we have to worry about that. Race 2. I could go lower intelligence. I don't need it. Units that contact you are knocked back 2 tiles. Oh wait, no, but if we do that, then Throbbing Crown doesn't hit them. Now, -4 speed allies get +2. You just completed the main quest. Congratulations, but you're working on the hard and crazy modes and you're feeling a little burnt out. Look, that's so fair. I mean, this game is a long game to get through. It's like Baldur's Gate level for completion, so... I haven't even been playing it as much as other people. We're gonna lock in. And, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I'm just feeling burnt out in general, though. I haven't really been enjoying any video games. I'm enjoying Slay the Spire, but like in the most like unhealthy, compulsive way. The same way you enjoy like caffeine. It's not true enjoyment. All right. Wow, 2 times 4 is crazy for 5 mana. These guys are a little annoying because you have to kill them twice. Randomly cast spells is okay. Immobilize is not a terrible thing for them to be putting on me. No one's moving twice. So we can just send you out there. The fact that you have a 15% chance to just block and counterattack is so good. Now, I don't really have a lot of ways to proc Holy Weapon. You saw my breeding guide when you picked it up on launch-ish, and it really helped. I appreciate you saying that. I have another breeding guide on the way, but it's long overdue. I think people have become a little frustrated that my mutations guide isn't out. But I told myself I wasn't going to put it out until I actually created the perfect cat myself. And that's also with my burnout, that's taken a little bit longer. So I can't proc my heal. No. But hold up. This is a holy damage spell. So if I was able to heal, This would do double damage? That seems pretty strong. But we gotta take some damage to do some damage. Look, I don't mind critting. I think their spells can be annoying. So I don't mind just removing one. Like you said, taking care of yourself is priority number one. If you ain't having fun in churning because people are pressuring you, what's the point? Yeah, it's kind of like... I mean, I think that... Oh, wait, I gotta remember not to end my turn beside my units. I'm sure many content creators struggle with this, where... the way the algorithm works, they really want you pushing out content. But if I had more resources, like if I wasn't a broke boy in real life, I might be able to have done better. But I don't want to turn into Asmongold, you know what I mean? I don't even mean politically speaking, I just mean like lifestyle wise. Jonas, my mutation guide has nothing to do with the uranium rod. I'm talking about how to hand select every mutation so that it's not random and so that you're passing down 10 hand-picked mutations. Luckily, I don't think anyone else has made a video on it, so I do think... I think it'll still be helpful to the community when I make it. Now, we don't have armor. I guess I start with this. Oh my god, I'm so strong. I'm like, do I go over here? Put me in a little bit of danger. Oh wait, no, I have bodyguard. I have bodyguard, we're chilling. Everyone took 1 damage. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna be hard. It might be hard to actually do damage with my cleric. Let's get a new ability and see what it is. Run next to an ally with the most missing health and trample on the way. Hold up, wait a sec. Oh, because I healed the enemy. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, are you spawning enemies? What? How did this happen? Was it a spell you cast? I can only assume. I have another pooter fly. Yeah, Jonas, like, everyone's been doing random mutations, which is fine. Like, you'll get really strong with 10 random mutations. But I'm interested in making, like, a way to pick 10 mutations that all of your cats have. I think that'd be the ultimate strength. Wow, the tentacles doing like 8 damage is pretty good. I just have to remember not to end my turn adjacent to my allies. And I'm probably going to make that mistake at some point. But, pretty strong monk off the rip. Cleric could use a little work, but I'm sure we'll be able to solve it with some good skill selection. Ooh, okay. A melee attack that does 3 more damage each time you use it on the same turn. This attack inflicts all status effects your basic attack does. Okay, well, we don't have a way to give our basic attack statuses, as far as I know. Become downed. At the end of your next round, you're revived with 1 HP and 15 armor and all stats up. Isn't it hard dependent on luck? Jonas, it's not even luck. It's basically the way it's gonna work is it's gonna depend on the quality of your strays. The more 7s your strays have, the more mutations you can pass along. But technically, the way I have it set up, it's not any harder than passing along perfect 7s. It's going to rely on a lot of furniture, and once you get to like 10 mutations, you are gonna need a lot of stimulation. But it's gonna also the luck of finding the mutations you want. The hardest thing about my simulation where I'm doing this is there's like hundreds of mutations and I only want 10. I picked 10 and I said I'm only gonna use those 10 because when I post the video, I want to show people like, look, I made the perfect cat. It has the best mutations for every body part that I hand selected. Here it is. This is how you do it. So actually encountering those mutations is the hardest part. It takes so many. So I spent 5 hours last night. I was watching an Oscar special called On Cinema for 5 hours, and I was just breeding. No adventures, just breeding. And I only found 3 mutations that I wanted. So it's going to require a lot of work and dedication. The other thing that you can do, right? Before you have your 10 mutations, let's say that you only found 3 mutations you want. Well, you can still take the children and put them in the mutation room, and they'll get random mutations on top of the 3. One thing I found out last night is you cannot mutate past 10 mutations. You're not going to overwrite mutations. So what you can do is you can take the mutations that you want. Wait, that might not be entirely true. There might be some other factors like mutation stat, but at my mutation stat of 50, I did not see any mutations getting overwritten, which was very interesting. So basically, if you selectively breed your mutations, not only am I avoiding the +2 -1, I mean I have 10 mutations I want, like 1 for each body part that I've picked. One of them, for example, like the head mutation, gives you an extra turn at the start of combat. Really crazy. Sorry, I should pick something. Is Holy Shield one of the mutations? No. You overwrite only defects. Exactly, is Toy. Only defects. Gain strength and range equal to your armor until the end of your turn. Hold up. That would be really, really crazy with the antenna that we have. That gives +8 armor. It'd give us +8 strength. Even though we'd lose 1 hit of our unbridled hits. By the way, it does 3 damage now because our strength has gone up to 7. Wouldn't it be worth it to get 8 strength? I think it would. Stone Fist seems really powerful. Like if I took this off you and I put it onto you, we would lose 1 hit of unbridled hits, but now we're gaining +8 strength. I don't know, that seems worth it. Honestly, as far as weather effects go, that's one of the best ones we can have. Miss Dr. Ditto fires an explosive rocket that hits a random tile in an area, will fear units near it at the start of its turn. Its body revives at the end of round. Okay, so this is not super threatening. As long as you don't let it get right beside you, it looks like. Random rocket to a random tile does not seem that scary to me. Now, hold up. If I use Stone Fist, I could probably kill both of these units, except I can't get there. However, maybe if I catapulted? No. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just let's test out Stone Fist and see how much damage unbridled hits would hypothetically do. It would do 7 times 3 is crazy. That's very good. Okay, that was not that random an area. Now, if I catapult, will that do damage to me as well? I mean, let's heal my tank first. So that we can do a little extra damage. It didn't damage us. Am I stupid? How did that do 30 damage? Oh, Blessing of Fire doubled the damage. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, ping is not bad. Dr. Ditto. I'm honestly just amazed that I'm 200 hours in and tuning into streams and content and I see things I've never seen before. This game, like Edmund wasn't lying. This game has so much depth to it. So much content, so much to learn. Do I kill this guy or this guy? I mean, the Doctor Cats are not really... Oh, the Doctor Cats are not stressing me out too much. I can also catapult. But, let's start off with you. And then... Oh, its body revives. Its body revives. Okay. I have to do this, and I have to do this. And then I can move away. We'll go bodyguard, bodyguard, bodyguard. And I should be able to kill this guy, right? I think my tentacles go off right at the end of my turn. Awesome. Yeah, 30 damage is nothing to laugh at. The problem is I need to be actually able to heal my guys. Okay. So if I use Stone Fists... Why do I have so much mana? Oh, because I'm getting +2 charge whenever an ally spends mana. My monk is going to be insane. So you're telling me that I can double... Hold up. I could like... Oh my god. I could do so much. Obviously, it scales better with strength, but... My monk is insane. I finished the game 2 days ago, and now I'm doing all the completion checkmarks achievements, but I'm starting to get some bitterness. The one you get when you're about to complete a game. Well, I'll be so honest with you, Toy. I don't know that bitterness because most often of the times, I actually burn out before I finish a game. So, if I'm being 100% real with you, I wish I've experienced that more. You know what? Let's just catapult ourselves. 6 damage is really good for free. For free? For free 99? We do have to destroy your body. I'm pretty sure my Pooterfly can do that for me. Oh no, we don't have to destroy your body. So wait, Toy, are you done beating the game on the impossible mode, or are you just doing the achievements and checkmarks? Is impossible mode one of the achievements? Okay, so in my opinion, by the way, marked is one of the best things in the game. Because you literally double all of your damage until like your next turn. So I do want to take Persistent Hunt. The problem is I have to kill an enemy to unlock it. When you upgrade it, it doesn't require you. It starts to load it, but I will say this though, Bomb Shot. We probably have enough knockback though. That's why I brought Tank just for the knockback. So Impossible is one of the achievements. Got it. But you've only done everything on hard. An attack that copies your basic attack. Why not? Okay, lightning. We've got lightning. Wind blows everything one space. That's the thing that killed me against the last boss. So if you weren't here on Friday, we actually beat the boss of the past. But what happened is we had an event that resummoned his body. I forgot that his body was resummoned. All right, we have to kill the Raven. Ravens have really good items. So basically we killed the boss. He came back and ate one of my units right away without me realizing he was going to do that. Yo, who would win? Monk v Monk, huh? I guess I can stance switch and do a little damage to you. Who needs HP? My Monk does. So this would actually let me get over here. Then I would rather have my Monk not take the hit. I mean, obviously you're going last. I would want my tank to take the hit. Whoa, an 8 damage. Oh, from the spell. It's because I cast a spell. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, maybe I could have got him to walk away from my Monk. Or from my Cleric. My Cleric also not able to heal itself. I think I can only afford the one use of Bodyguard. I wasn't thinking about that. I'll be so real with you. Okay. Let's crit you. Wait. Did you change your stance when we used our weapon? You didn't even attack. Did they change their stance? I'm not sure. Now here's one problem is I actually don't know how to get adjacent to this unit. I would like to get adjacent to this unit. I think he moves like relatively the same amount of distance. I'm scared to even use a spell in case he targets my Cleric again. What happens if I move? Ah, you're so annoying, man. Okay, so you punched me and gave me bruise. And you're still shooting your lasers. Okay, so I don't think you have a stance per se. Right. So, it means if I use Bodyguard, my Monk is going to take some damage. I don't know. What if I do this? Now it's my Cleric. I would need to do this fight a lot more to understand how his movement works. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, and I ended my turn beside my Ranger. Yeah. Not good. I mean, probably worth it. I just don't want you shooting any more energy bolts. They're pretty strong. Alright, we have an opportunity to kill him right now. But we're taking a lot of damage. Here's the good thing, though. Even though we took a lot of damage, it means our Cleric will be able to heal us and then do a lot of damage. Now, Barbed Wire, very good with Bodyguard. Very good. A little scary with the wind, because we can easily be pushed into our allies. And we can then spike them. Inflict Soul Link on 2 random enemies at the start of every battle is huge. That's why I said we gotta kill that Raven. I guess I take the hard paths here. So you're soul linked with you. I'm pretty sure I could kill you this turn. I just don't want to get into the range of my enemies. No, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, you move every time you're attacked. I literally forgot that. You need to like one-shot these guys. Monk, not great for that. Alright, my hunter. I'm sorry. But it's also good for killing this guy. Alright, alright. Wow, he got hit by lightning. That's interesting. Your melee attacks inflict injuries. Ah, yes. One of the scariest sentences you could hear. Let's go over here. We're gonna heal my guy. Hit emergency. And then I would be doing like 16 damage plus fire to you. I'd rather do it to you. That's the only problem. Now, you're actually in the range of this guy. That's terrifying. I missed, man. That's a little terrifying. I think I have to put a pooter fly in your way. You don't harm my buddy. I could also take out someone so we could put marked on you, but I think you're about to inflict an injury on my monk. It's very uncool. I think the marked might actually be more important. So if I Arrow of Infinity and then let's just say we kill you. I can't put marked on you. And in fact, you still have access to hurting all my units. Enemies can just move through the pooter flies. Okay, I think we're fine. I'm a little nervous, but I think we're fine. Go bodyguard. Give ourselves thorns. And I can do a little damage to you. Okay, so I guess now... Are we in melee attack range if we're adjacent to your blue? I would guess so. Can my monk kill this guy next turn? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I'm already forgetting about the tentacles, man. I'm already forgetting about the tentacles. We got 23 mana. I'm fairly certain we can kill you. It's gonna look something like this. Stone Fist. Stone Fist. Okay, literally didn't stand a chance. Now you can't do anything. So I think it's worth doing a trample and killing you. Honestly, a little bit of a scary room. But we're gonna be okay. I have to heal you. What happened? I actually have no idea what happened. How did we kill our cleric? By using the trample over to my tank. That sucks. That's really bad for us. I think he has a concussion, which is lower int. There's so many interactions in this game, which is cool. Knockback you deal is increased by 10. Holy crap, we got it. Home run is going to be huge. Did it die to your tank thorns? I think it died to my tank thorns, but I don't even know how it came in contact with my tank thorns. Do you know what I mean? It was supposed to just run over to the ranger. I know that it has trample, so maybe it ran through one of my allies. My tank swapped with it, and then it killed my cleric. But I don't know why it would path through my allies when it was unnecessary. Holy shit, Captain America's shield? Whoa. Whoa. I've never seen this. It's so good. A ranged attack that inflicts stun is so good. +2 brace when the weapon is usable. I mean, probably good on our tank, right? +2 brace. We just don't use the weapon until we need the stun. Now, also, let's look at our cleric. He has, yeah, he's concussed. -1 intelligence. Now, luckily, we don't have the most... Oh, this is fucked up. Firestorm plus wind. Oh, unless the rain is putting out the fire. Actually, the rain is putting out the fire. We're gonna be okay. Alright. Who is the threat priority here? We want to only fight the half dogs at range since they're gonna jump. We could probably easily take out Dr. Cat. Maybe not easily. We could do some damage. No, we can definitely do some... Ah, we can't cast both of these. We just need a tiny bit... I think we just need a tiny bit more charisma on my monk. Alright, let's do this. Well, I mean, with our basic attacks and unbridled hits, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. The math is just mathing a little bit. I could trample through you. And you jump over me? Yeah, okay. He jumped over me, so it ended up not doing damage. And we were able to get a little bit of damage on this guy. You need healing. And now I have a very strong holy weapon. Remember that holy weapon is going to do double damage. I could just one-shot you. I could just one-shot you. Now you go first. So technically it'd be better to get rid of you. Let's do that. I believe this should one-shot you. Yeah. Now we are in the range of this guy. I could trample over, but I'm scared to hit my tank. At least he doesn't have thorns, though. Let's do that. Okay. The game, it seems like the game wants us to path through people, even if those people are our own allies. It's like choosing to damage my own allies. Now, I don't want to be killed again. I only have 7 HP. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm attacking this chicken. That's ultimately okay. We can probably kill both of these units. Oh, but I also want to deal with this guy. That being said, this guy is not really in attacking range. I would have to maybe move beside my tank. Catapult over here. Yeah. Use Arrow of Infinity. I should have attacked him because the damage you do is based off of the amount of HP damage you do, not like the total damage you could do. So I messed up there. I could have killed them both. Instead, our Pooter is going to have to pick up the kill. Now we have knockback 10. I'm like, if I thorns myself twice, Then I punch this guy. It should kill him, right? Yeah. Oh, that felt good. I love the interactions. Just so you know, I played it back and your tank had 5 thorns with your cleric at 5 HP. So yeah, that was the issue. I kind of dislike trample because I always forget about it and trample my allies. Yeah, I mean, I think trample would be a lot better if we had pathing, which I'm going to always say. I think that they really messed up by not adding pathing in this game. Like every other tactical, turn-based, grid-based game I've ever played has the ability to choose the path of your characters. This one does not. I need a way to heal my cleric. But, well, that's a way to heal your cleric. Okay. We found a way to heal our cleric. Now, I should probably just pick up coins. Alright. Let's do our due diligence here. Do you think my tank could throw me to those coins? Whatever. We'll just do it like this. You know, with the lightning doing damage, maybe I shouldn't be trying to go after coins. Oh my god, I'm just short. I'm just a little short. There's no way I can get it. Alright. My bad. It's funny that your characters look so messed up. Even after just one injury, you look so messed up. Ooh, ice damage? Ice damage in the second zone would probably mean freezing a lot of enemies. And slow 1 is pretty good. This would give me a consistent way to heal my cleric. I'm a little interested in Cold Shoulder. We have the intelligence to use it. Obviously, like Zealot makes us tanky. I don't think we need that. Inflict Charm 2 on an adjacent unit is also not bad, except for the struggle that Cleric has to actually get to units. Now, we do have Toss from our tank, so it's not going to be as bad. Yo, Ruben. Yeah, this is probably a jump scare for a lot of people, but this is actually what I normally look like. I just had the hair grown out and died for the launch of Mewgenics. I might dye it again on my birthday, but this is regular mochi. I'm trying to look like a grizzled old Japanese man, maybe like a vendor at a Japanese festival who's like hammering mochi, boom, boom, and he's like, you know what? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You know how they do mochi in Japan? It's quite impressive. It's a real physical feat. Cold Shoulder. I think ice damage could actually be good. I think we could freeze enemies in the past. Slow 1 could also be good. Yo, you love the bald? Well, okay, I'm not bald, guys. This is a choice. Oh, I don't know. Do you guys consider a shaved head as being bald? No shame to bald men out there. I know it's a real hairline pandemic. Epidemic. I just like... That's the definition of bald? Okay. I always didn't know, because like the way women use that term, they're talking about the inability to grow hair, not the lack of it. You know what I mean? Like balding. I'm really torn between Healing Salve. Now, I will say this. I don't think that the health regeneration would count towards holy weapon, because the health regeneration is like their own status effect. It's not healing I'm doing. So I don't think Healing Salve helps us in this regard. I think Cold Shoulder is going to let us freeze enemies. I'm going to take it and we're going to find out. How about that? Only one combat encounter is a little crazy. Oh my god, this is like one of the All non-tiny units explode into maggots. Okay, that's not... There's one that you take 1 bleed per turn, and I hate that one. It's really rough. Let's see what spell we get. Falcon Punch? Not good in my opinion. Oh, wait a sec. Wait. Oh, no. We had an ability earlier that would have comboed well with this on the monk, but we don't have that now, so we shouldn't worry about it. Now, Broodmother does technically work with Pooter Friend, though I don't find Pooter Friend to be the strongest summon in the world. This would make it stronger. Your basic attack spawns a bear trap seems really useful, though, against the bosses we're about to face. Mochi, I need help. I'm trying to breed the perfect cat, but I do not know how to proceed without inbreeding. I have 2 cats outputting slightly inbred. But what do I do with the kittens? Breed them with strays? You can use them on any cat, I believe, Tony Montana. My understanding is any cat. We can try it right now. Okay, so... I think the traps from my basic attack will actually be good against Unga Bunga boss. Because he's so dangerous, you need CC. Or you don't need it, but you'd prefer to have it. We also have knockback. But yeah, Jaisa, to answer your question, it's what I call the uncle breeding method, which is like basically you produce 2 studs at a time. Let's say right now your stud is only a 5/7. You try to produce 2 5/7s. The first 5/7 will breed with a stray and try to create a cat offspring that has most of the 7s. And then you breed that stray stud offspring with your other stud, the uncle, and then you'll lock in all those genes. Hopefully my second video on breeding on my channel will explain it, Jaisaw. But yeah, slightly inbred, you'll have to have your cast be slightly inbred. You don't want to go above slightly inbred, but slightly inbred has almost no negative factor. Am I a One Piece fan? Yo, Permasneeze, don't even ask me about One Piece, man. I won't shut up about it. I am caught up on the manga. I probably watched the anime all the way through 3 times. I started reading the manga when I was 5. I've been with the One Piece. I've been with the Straw Hat Pirates my whole life. Live action thoughts? Okay, season 1 of the live action, I was pretty critical against it, because I thought that they didn't really capture the spirit of certain characters. For example, I thought Garp was handled a little poorly. I understand that it's for TV and that they're not going to do the whole series. Okay, you're trying to pass down Aerosmith and Superluck and 5 mutations. Okay, Jaisaw, in order to do that, you're going to have really high appeal and really high stimulation. I don't know what your appeal and stimulation is, but for example, passing down a passive, you need a minimum of like 90. I would say don't even try it until you have 95 stimulation. Because 95 stimulation is what it takes to even guarantee that one of the parents will pass down a passive. Before that, you're too early in the game to be passing down passives, in my opinion. I will say this. I haven't watched all of season 2 of the live action of One Piece, but so far I think it's a lot better. I think I'm pretty happy with, like, they keep casting really well. I've made it to like episode 4. I'm on part 1 of Little Garden. I understand. Okay. Yeah, I understand why they showed some characters, because the show is not going to get to Brook, for example. Okay, the show's not going to get to Brook. So, yeah, Here Look still makes me cry, man. Here Look always makes me cry. Anytime I rewatch that scene. But, yeah, like, for example, I'm pretty sure that the show is going to either end at the end of Alabasta or maybe Water 7. Water 7 if they're feeling crazy. I'm not even sure if Oda's bankrolling the show, but, you know, they're never going to meet Brook, so I understand why they showed Brook this early. Just to, like, put some respect on the fan base. because we're never gonna get there in the live action story. Mugiwara is my favorite fictional cast. You saw something out there that they want to get to Marineford? No, there's no way. There's literally no way. The amount of years that would take of production. By the way, I'm gonna take traps. There's no way it's Marineford. I think it's gonna be Water 7. After 30 days of breeding, I managed to make a 7/7 with 3 out of 5 mutations, Aerosmith, and Super Luck, and question mark gender. That's my current stud. 106 appeal and 68 stim in my breeding room. I would say, Jai saw, that you need to have 2 studs at any given time. So breeding 1 stud is not enough to pass on everything. Sorry. No, don't. That's what I said. Don't get me talking about One Piece. I won't shut up about One Piece, man. Yo, anybody here? Okay, hold up. I learned my lesson. Do not pick up no thanks. Thorns is bad. Brace is not terrible, but I don't know how much brace it would be. Yo, 123. Hi, yo. Hello. Yeah, my interests include fashion, One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, skateboarding. Honestly, when I'm into it, I'm pretty into the like weightlifting and meal prepping and all that stuff. But that's when I'm into it. Beach volleyball, respecting women. I'd say those are my main. Those are my top 5. I don't know if this is gonna be like one time or if this could be all the time. I think Holy Shield one time is not so bad. As long as it's not every turn, but still our monk hits so many times per turn. Yeah, respecting women. Okay, so if you're on Twitch, I think one of my channel point rewards is I will read a page of The Will to Change by Bell Hooks. I've read All About Love, but I haven't read this book. So if you want to save up your channel points to make me into a better man, we have that. We also have Morning Glory Milking Farm, which is an erotica novel. So you can save up your channel points and you can either make me read feminist literature or you can make me read a romance novel that's blowing up on Female Book Talk. So when someone says, Mochi, how performative of a male are you? I'm performative in the way that Judith Butler meant when she said that all gender is a performance. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. I'm being annoying. Yeah, breeding the second stud is my problem. Once I get it, though, they'll be direct siblings. So Unk method from there, it's really my first time going for a specific bloodline, not just 7/7s. You switched from YouTube to Twitch so you could make me read. I appreciate it. I need to read. Yo, no love for YouTube chat. I don't know how to do... How's the dating scene going? Oh man, I'm so sorry you asked because it is going nowhere. I have not gotten... So I downloaded the apps last week. I have not gotten a single match or like. Which is crazy because I'm Unk. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not chopped for Unk, okay? I've seen the dating profiles of men my age when I swipe through the app with my female friends. So I don't know if there's a grand conspiracy to keep me single and keep me on Twitch. But yeah, I've gotten no love. Now, someone did bring up, maybe my radius is too low. I had my radius at 4 kilometers and people were like, Mochi, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to travel across the city to date. That's so far. You want me to take a 30-minute transit ride to go to somebody's house? No, not even 30 minutes, like 45 minutes. And then they're like, Mochi, you need to make more of an effort if you want to meet people. Maybe I need better photo ops. Okay, guys, I have the best profile I've ever had in my life. Best profile I've ever had in my life. I'll show it to you guys. I'm not ashamed. Hold up, where's the app? 4K is crazy work. Well, okay, I don't drive. To be fair, I don't drive. What's the best way to show this? My girlfriend lives 300 kilometers from me. Isn't that like another country? What the hell? What's the best way to do this? All right, chat. this is me. This is my good side. Is this working? Can you see this? All right. Sam Smith Prime vibes. That's crazy. I don't know Sam Smith like that. Yeah, no, people said that my range was a little ridiculous. The other problem is I live in a wealthy neighborhood. Like, okay, hold up. Let me defend myself. It was a working class neighborhood when I grew up here. It was literally Polish and Ukrainian immigrants in Canada, okay? And then all those people were gentrified out, and now it's like wealthy new money that lives in this neighborhood. However, my decrepit family has been able to stay here my whole life because they paid the mortgage on the house, and they're not going to leave because they're like, this is the one asset we have. So 4K is too low. Yeah. No, I changed it. I changed it to 8K. I literally doubled it. I changed it to 8K. The problem too is like my city's so dense. If you make it like, I live in Toronto, okay? It's huge. If I made it past 8K, I would start basically getting people from like other boroughs or other districts that are like not downtown. I want someone who's living in downtown of my city. I don't want someone who lives in the suburbs. So I did have to keep it to 8K, but I did double it. So the problem with 4K is I was seeing a lot of rich yuppie white girls who were like, I love traveling and adventure. Guess what? I'm not going to be able to travel because I take care of my father who has dementia and I'm broke. Okay, I'm broke. So I wasn't really seeing a lot of people. I was swiping left on like 95% of profiles. Now look, my first photo, I'm not smiling, but in the rest of my profile, I look very friendly, okay? Instead of grabbing drinks, let's go thrifting so I can really get to know you. Go for a 2-hour walk with coffees, or trauma dump in a cool and healed way. Okay? That's my pick 3. I also have a quick rant voice note where I just say I don't really text, but please feel free to send me a voice note so that I know if we vibe. Life goals of mine: finish my Japanese bodysuit, make a livable income off my creative hobbies, and forgive my mother. Okay? I think that's funny. I need someone who oh yeah, I'm going for I'm not going for a broad net. I'm going for a very specific person. They need to have like childhood trauma. Just ask my friends to let me hit. Okay, honestly, I think that's fine, and I think the older you get, the more normal that becomes. That being said, many women in my life have been burned by their male friends, ending up being creepy or weird. So I've kind of made a pact with myself where I'm like, even though it's totally socially acceptable and normal, I am going to be committed to showing up for my friends as their platonic friend who gives them platonic love and companionship, just to not cross those lines, because I think they really need one stable man in their life who's not completely insane. Like I've just kind of been like, you know, there are times where my attraction to some of my friends like all of a sudden I am having a moment where I'm like, oh, I'm really enjoying this person. Oh, they look really beautiful. And I'm like, huh, I'm feeling a little bit more attraction to my friend than I normally feel. But then that also dissipates and you go back to seeing them as your sister. Like it just fluctuates, and I've just chosen to not cross those worlds so that I can be more reliable and consistent. Ask my friends to introduce you to other friends. I've thought about that. One of my friends, I love her. She's like, anytime you want, look at my followers on Instagram and I'll literally introduce you to any of them. But I haven't really been into any of my friends' friends, to be honest. I've also had some bad experiences with situationships that are in my friend circle, and I think people are a little bit wary because there's been a couple like awkward things. Anyway, second photo, by the way. Also, I'm so sorry if you're not interested in this at all and you're here for Mewgenics content. This is a little sliver of my life. Second photo. This photo is a cardboard cutout of me that my friends sometimes bring with them to events that I cancel on. Because sometimes I don't show up to things, my friends keep this around so that they can take photos of what they're doing and send it to me and be like, so I cancel a lot. I do cancel a lot, yeah. So my friends, they want me to feel loved and they want me to feel like I'm still there. So they bring that with me. That second photo needs to go. No, man, this is showing that I have friends who love me, and it's also a little whimsical in my opinion. It's just showing that I'm like well loved. Yo, Nemi, what is that emote? Is that a cat punching me? All right, this is my third photo. Here's the thing, okay? All my female friends co-sign this profile, so I do trust them. That's just me posted up with one of the homeboys. I thought I looked kind of cool and tough there. He's like my best guy friend. He kind of looks like me. We're Irish twins. All right, unusual skills: mahjong, Richi, the Sicilian defense, altering suits, the fielder method, and switch frontside big spin. Wait, someone said I think ice. Wait, you think ice? Are you talking about ice like the fascist police state? I would maybe move the cutout one to the end just so people see more of your profile so far. That's a good point. I think the reason I like it there is in my first photo I'm looks maxing and I kind of look like an asshole. And then my second photo I look like I'm loved and whimsical. Yeah, fielder method is a crazy pull. Exactly. Sicilian defense, that's chess. Mahjong Richi, that's mahjong. Japanese method. I can alter suits decently. Okay. Oh, he meant for Stacy. I'm sorry, bananas. You're talking about the game. That is so fair. Here, I clicked ice just for you. Right now I'm going through my dating profile for everyone who is interested. Okay, this is my fourth photo, by the way. That is a suit that I made. That's a suit that I made. I cut a bunch of holes in it so that I could look like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character called what's his name? It's there's the F. No, it's not Fugo. Panacotta Fugo. It is Fugo. Yeah, so that's a suit that I made. I cut a bunch of holes in it and I went to a engagement party. I feel like I look like Alexander McQueen. Okay, the last one is a little serious, but it's like, okay, I'll fall for you if you are kind to the downtrodden, have opinions on beef patties, and won't shut up about your hobbies and interests. I'll propose to you on the spot if you're caught up on One Piece or on cinema. That one's very real because I just want to be like, first of all, it's really important that people are on the side of, like, the right side of history and are like basically pro decolonization and pro helping people with addiction and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I think if you grow up in a big city, that's just like normal behavior. But a lot of people move here from like the suburbs and they're like low-key white supremacists and they just don't know it yet. So I want to totally avoid those people. Opinions on beef patties is important because, like, if you've never had a beef patty as a struggle meal Especially in Toronto, we have a big Caribbean food scene here. If you never had a beef patty as a struggle meal, we probably don't have much in common. That's like a class thing. And then yeah, I need someone with hobbies and interests. I can't be with a boring person. And then yeah, One Piece and On Cinema. Look at this photo. That's from one of my birthdays. I'm wearing a custom suit that I made there as well. The suit has a bunch of black roses growing out of it. It's kind of hard to see in that photo. Oh, you stayed in Toronto for a year? Hell yeah. And then look, here's a cutie little photo. So you can see that I'm gentle there. Anyways, that's my dating profile. So sorry for the people who wanted to watch Mewgenics. Speed up damage down. Yeah, Toronto is incredibly multicultural. Mirror Shine hurts ranged units, but I don't have a lot of ranged units. I've got my Ranger. But Abdul. Yo, Banana? Banana, what are you talking about, man? Is that related to the game? It has nothing to do with the game, Nemi. Someone asked, so I decided to show them my whole profile. It's a fly named Abdul. Alright. I can't keep up. Yo, stream idea, if you find a match, stream the date. I think that's terrible. I will say this, I'm at a point in my life where I think like a relationship or even dating is a lot of very intentional work. So yeah, I'm trying to cut out anyone that would be a waste of time. And I think I wouldn't reduce a date into a live stream because I would really just be trying to get to know somebody. If they wanted to later on, sure, absolutely. But I wouldn't want someone's emotional vulnerability to be content online unless for some reason that's what they wanted. I think we take Mirror Shine and just we don't wait, reflection and magic resistance? We just don't attack them with our Ranger. Maybe we put marked on them. Seven is kind of crazy. Also, our cleric is about to die. Maybe if I trample them, I can move them out of the way. This is a little annoying. All this is going to do is freeze my units, right? Friendly reminder about Tentacle. Thank you. That's already been wiped from my mind. Okay, I think I have to do this. Because I need to break through all this holy relic, right? I think that's worth the little bit of damage we're going to take. I'm going to save this food for my cleric. I can't hit you with ranged. I could summon a Pooterfly. And then kill it. Oh, I can't kill it. I was going to say, if I kill the Pooterfly... Oh god, now we have an enemy? Oh, that's an ally? Yeah, if you went on a first date and they're streaming it... I mean, look, maybe if I cared more about being successful on this platform, I would do stuff like that. But ultimately, I have too much respect. Here's the thing. Men, if you're watching, if any of you are men and you go on a first date, you should have a lot of respect that that woman is even willing to meet up with a stranger online. Like, that's already a risky, scary thing in the first place, right? I don't want to do anything on top of that to make the first date worse. That's why I think that even though I'm not like for old school values, I do think it's good to pay on the first date. Just to be like, Yo, I respect that you're even here in the first place, man. You didn't have to risk it. Whoops, I didn't even mean to click that. Alright, look, their thing is broken open now. We've got bodyguard, we've got... I don't know if they do melee attacks, though. Pony, you agree with me 100%? I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Hashtag the woman respecter has logged online. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage here, and if the worst thing that happens is we take a little damage from being in here, I think we're fine. What would do more damage? Stone Fist or another Unbridled Hits? Stone Fist just gave us... Oh, it's giving us less armor. It gave us 6 strength. Yo, you love the fade? It's not a fade. I appreciate it. But it's not a fade. It's just a shaved head. I don't know. Fade on someone... I don't know. I have mixed feelings about fades on people who are white presenting. They're okay. They're not terrible. There's worse things. There's worse haircuts for sure. But I just shave my head. And I do it myself. But I appreciate the compliment. Don't get me wrong. I think 2 Unbridled Hits might do more damage than another Stone Fist. Crazy. A crazy amount of damage. I need to get my hunter out of here. I cannot do that. It's a little bit of damage. I won't even lie. It's a little. Now I could freeze you. I don't know if it's worth it. I could also just heal you. And then hit you pretty hard. I think it'll be 16 damage. Yeah, that's huge. Did I forget to use bodyguard, or did bodyguard trigger? I don't think it matters. I think we're gonna kill you right now. Oh, you reflect projectiles. Yes. We did establish that. Oh man, if I could get that money. Hold up. That's a lot of money. Oh, trample. Alright, that was pretty easy. I just made a backup of my save in case the breeding goes. This part of the game is so stressful for me. I saw that's really smart, and I should recommend that to more people because I do that all the time with my testing. I always just take my save, I just duplicate it, and I just keep it as a backup because why not? What would you guys take here? So if banana is still around, I would love to know what you would take here because I don't think any of these options are that great. I am happy to get +1 intelligence after that concussion. I think protect the weak is pretty bad. I mean, it could save somebody who's about to die, so it's not terrible. But it's just like, I don't like an ability that only works if we're losing. Your guides are peak, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't make enough of them, but I still have plans. Like, I think I will probably be covering Mewgenics for a long time. Even once the hype and the interest is gone. This is kind of like the biggest moment of my life. Blessing of Spirit is really good. I was kind of thinking that it doesn't channel with Holy Weapon. But that's okay. Protect the weak is strong with familiars. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. That's huge. That is huge. Oh yeah, and we have the buff to Pooter's intelligence from Broodmother, right? No, we took this. Never mind. All right, we'll take Blessing of Spirit. It doesn't help us do more damage with our holy weapon, but it's going to be incredible sustain. Heals you for twice as much. Yeah, Blessing of Spirit might not be as bad. I was just thinking about in terms of synergy for my team. It doesn't really have any, but that's okay. It's still a general good skill. All right, hopefully, like, our last run was pretty easy, but then we just had a really bad luck with the events that we spawned. So hopefully we don't spawn anything as crazy. Like, knockback here is great, for example. None of these guys are going twice, eh? Melee attack inflicts stun. Goes for killing blows against enemies with 10 or fewer HP. Buffs its humanoid allies. Alright. We'll look. As long as I'm out of range of everyone else, I guess it's not terrible to be in range of one character. Oh my god, I should have done unbridled hits. Wait, does everyone have automatic knockback on ice, or am I crazy? Was that always the case? I thought you needed the knockback. Things on ice slide when hit. Alright. Fair. That just goes to show you how little I've actually done these parts. What can I do? Okay, let's test my theory. If I use Cold Shoulder, will it freeze the enemy? No, because they're not wet. Okay, so we have some issues. We've got some problems. It will give them slow, which is not nothing. I also don't have anyone to heal. But I want to be away from my tank. Okay, okay. We got some issues. I also now am not healing my allies because I used the spell. I think attacking the Soul Link target makes a lot of sense to me. Bodyguard, barbed wire. I don't think many units can hit us. Well, I guess guys with the spears can, yeah. But we'll use bodyguard as our main method of getting around. Oh no! My fear of the thorns happened. I haven't made it to this part, but do they always revive? No, it was a condition of last run, Ruben. We had a weather event that basically made all corpses revive at the end of their turn. Very unfortunate for us. Oh, I have no armor. Duh. That was really lucky that we were able to kill that guy. And I can trample and I can knock you away. Which I love. Now they don't have access to spears. We gotta do a little healing. Is it worth it to use Holy Weapon on you? I'd probably trample through my own allies. Probably not worth it. I wouldn't mind slowing you to protect my ranger from taking damage. Will this push you away? Okay, not in the direction I wanted. There we go. Oh man, the ice makes it so easy if you know what it does. Hold up. Oh, I really lost. Oh, that's embarrassing. I didn't realize I'd lost all of my my bodyguard. I mean, okay, maybe a little bit slower, but we're in control here. We're fine. I can safely come over here and attack you. We don't have armor, so if we can find another way to generate armor, that would be great. 3 times 3 is still not bad. But yeah, ultimately we need another way. Is there any drawbacks to barbed arm? No, not at all. That's one of tank's best things, is being the best tank for getting hit. The only drawback is if you get bounced into your own teammates, then the thorns are going to damage your teammates. But no, it's very busted, especially for only 3 mana. I was considering bringing my stone that reduced the cost of skills. Can you imagine if our buddy up cost 1 and our thorns cost 2? It would have been a little overpowered for sure. Let's go try to heal our monk. And now, how much health do you have? 4? Okay, you're dead, buddy. Yo, Ratatouille. Trixalooey. Hello, hello. You missed my dating profile arc where I spent 30 minutes going over my dating profile even though only one person asked. Deal 2 extra damage the first time you damage each unit each turn. We're kind of going for a single target damage build, so I don't think that's as good. It's a great skill normally if you're going ranged. +1 movement and +10 dodge chance for each empty armor slot. If all of your armor slots are empty, you can use your movement action at extra time. I don't know, because we kind of need that one. Alright, but you're already taken. Well, we found out that one of my biggest problems is I'm only looking for someone within 4 kilometers of me or 2.5 miles of me. Apparently that's crazy, but I just don't want to travel across the city. I'm a little lazy. When an enemy moves into an adjacent tile, perform a weak melee attack on it. If the melee attack scales with our strength, actually this is only until the end of our turn. Getting dodge chance on top of our block and counter chance means we're pretty safe from getting hit. The prince returns to grace their kingdom. Hello, hello. Okay, France is definitely not within 4 kilometers of me. I think Unburdened Motion is pretty good. Yeah, the problem is, if I use it, I can't use Stone Fists. Because we're getting our armor from something we have equipped. But maybe we just have to accept that, and we just... Even without the extra movement, I think 20% dodge chance and +2 speed is good. This is not good. This is honestly not great. So I think we have to take this. I think we don't have many options here. What the hell is this? The cats cower and cover their eyes from the scorching rays. A solar flare strikes a large area at the end of each round, inflicting burn and blind. Yeah, there are some monk abilities we could hypothetically get that would mean that we could take off this equipment. You're soul linked. I'd like to kill you first. The problem is if I go over there, my monk is going to lose their armor. If only I could move twice. I think it's still worth doing it. We'll get the bird kill as well. I don't know, because you guys are both gonna get to go before my tank. Maybe it's better to go in this direction, since the cavemen are slower. I wish I could get you. Maybe it's better to just literally wait one turn, since we're not in range of anybody. I could just move myself to safety. Relative safety. This guy is going to be able to attack us. Or I could move myself here and be like totally safe. Oh, you stunned my tank is actually diabolical. Okay. Now we want to... Oh my god, you still can attack my... You can still attack my guy because of your pounce. I guess I need to slow you so that you can't. And then... Well, I don't want to go into the solar flare. So I... Guys, this is a very lame start, but we're just chilling. You cheater, man! Dude, all of our plans were literally for naught. I have to do this. Just because they cheated, I had to do that. As long as our monk keeps our armor. That was the main concern here, because we wanted them to be able to stack up their strength and do real damage. That's a mistake, buddy. You're about to get hit by God. Now... You're only attacking our tank. I think I'd rather deal with the saber-toothed kittens. Yes. Yeah. Because now we go strength up. We actually get the strength up. You're dead. You're dead. No, you're not dead. I can do this, and then I can not really attack you. Okay. That's fair. Okay, you're done. I can focus on, like, removing you. I love the Unga Bunga song, man. Pretty sure with our holy weapon... Yeah, you're dead. And then you are our last concern, but I'm hoping that you'll just focus on our tank. I mean, our tank has plus 10 knockback, so we could actually knock you away into the God Ray. I know you have really good range, so it's probably not likely to matter much. Let's start with... I think we only need 2 bodyguards max. Give ourselves thorns. And we'll send you flying. I mean, I could stun you. And then send you flying. No, you pushed them out of the God Ray. At least you'll die. I saw a vid where you hear the Unga Bunga song with lyrics if you have 0 int. I like Mom, I really hate you Unga Bunga more than the English version, no lie. Yeah, I mean, the vibes of Unga Bunga, it took a second for me to figure out what you were saying. But I agree, I like the Unga Bunga more than the original. Alright, we're gonna do so much damage here. Maybe we'll use... I think we can remove you. Like this. Come over here and then take you out. Did I upgrade my house? No, I'm still waiting on the 5th upgrade. In my simulation of the mutation breeding, I have the 5 rooms, but on my main file I still only have 4. This is tough. Look, a little bit of charisma means that my charge tower can get me to higher int. I can also use unbridled hits and stone fist on turn 1. I think that's pretty important. So I think I am going to take the charisma up. How much appeal and stimulation on my test file? On my test file, I have like 250 appeal and only 60 stimulation. The reason my appeal is so high is because I'm skipping one of my steps. One of my steps is breeding strays to create 7/7 strays. Whoa, hold up. Caveman necklace is kind of dope. I'm like 70 out of 100 on the last Frank upgrade. I really just have to go and grind it out. 33 crit damage is pretty good, right? Like 100% crit chance. The -1 intelligence. It hurts way too much. I could give it to like somebody else though. Like you don't really need the intelligence. I don't know. We'll wait. My monk is crazy. Dude, the monk is crazy. But it's only crazy because we have the 8 armor on the 1 equipment. So that's the problem, is we don't have a workaround for that yet. Because it'd be nice to remove it. Uh-oh. Is this the bleed every turn? Also Soul Link? Oh wait, Soul Link targeted the wrong people. That's too bad. Let's just stay out of everyone's range this turn. We'll let them come to us. I don't know what your objective is, but I advise reaching 95 stimulation. Well, okay, the way I'm doing my... Yeah, 95 stimulation is what you need. But the way that I'm doing my simulation is I'm actually only increasing stats when I hit certain breakpoints that I'm going to be talking about in the video. Because I'm testing that my method works. So right now, until I have 7 mutations, I'm only using 60 stimulation. Just so I can prove that it's possible. And then I will, I'll upgrade it later. Caveman Necklace does 33% more crit damage, which is crazy. So I'm literally only increasing my stats as I try to prove theories that I have. I would like to kill this bird. I just don't know if it's possible. I wouldn't mind killing you. Those traps are annoying. I don't know who the most annoying and least annoying is. I usually kill them in order, but maybe it's better to kill Fraud Rock Snow first. No, but Walma can heal allies. I think Walma has to be killed. Maybe we keep you alive. Oh, I can target you. Okay. Well, look, let's kill you. So we can put marked 5 on you. I should also remember that I can summon traps. That's going to be very important later. Do you know where to find info on mutation breakpoints, or will that be in the next video? Mutation guide is still cooking, but will we get mutation video before GTA 6 is so funny. Basically, here are the breakpoints. For every mutation you want, the stray that you're breeding in your uncle breeding method should have as many 7s as mutations that you want. And you should have 60 stimulation as your first breakpoint. After you have 7 strays and you have 7 mutations on your cat, the next breakpoint is hitting 90 stim, then 130 stim. Once you have 130 stim and you have 7 strays, you can produce pass on 10 out of 10 mutations. That's my theory based off of math. But I am now proving it in a simulation where I am giving myself furniture as I hit certain breakpoints. I've been able to get to 6 out of 10 mutations, and it's all been working the way I predicted, so that's good. Once I get to 7 out of 10, I will increase my stimulation. But yeah, I've been doing it. Some people have suggested that I just use a cheat engine to give myself the mutations I want so I can talk about the video, but I really want to prove that it's possible by doing it myself. Even if nobody believes that I did it myself, I don't want to give out false information. Like, I really do care about my information being tested by me and accurate. So I am using developer codes to give myself furniture so that I don't have to go on adventure, but everything else I'm just doing naturally by like selectively picking mutations that randomly occur on strays that come into the house and then breeding them in. Well, that's the thing, Lorenz, the reason they come out with a defect or two is because they're too inbred, but I'm coming up with a method without inbreeding to pass. Like, you'll be slightly inbred, but you'll never be above slightly inbred, and you'll be able to pass on the 10 mutations, which means that there'll be many offspring that don't even have one defect or don't have a disorder that have the 10 mutations you want. To me, that's the ultimate peak of what you can do in this game, but it requires a lot of work and effort. I've been using your mutation theory, and I've been able to handpick 5 mutations that I rolled in the mutation room and keep them. Exactly, Josh. And then I'm glad that some people have been coming here. And like learning about the method before the video comes out, because there's many people who have already kind of mastered the method. And I'm sorry that the video's taken so long. I'm just, you know, as I said, I'm going through it a little bit. And I love content creation, but I'm always going to prioritize my mental health before it from here on out. Do you really need good mutations? Can't you pick a random 10 and prove it by passing them? I could. Here's the thing, though. I want to be able to show in the video, like, these are the objective 10 best mutations, and all my cats have them. Because I think that's going to appeal to the min-maxers. It's going to appeal to me. If I saw that video and I was like, look, here's how I got re-roll options when you level up, extra attack, extra turn, and look, all of my cats have these, I would be like, Mamma Mia, I need to do this. I don't know why I said Mamma Mia. If I could take it back, I'd take it back. Alright, let's just keep my cleric chilling for now. Giving the 2 extra mana is pretty important. I think there's a trap here, right? Can I break it? Ah, I'm a genius. I like that they added the ability to break the traps. I think that's great. Also, the fact that you're blinded is awesome. I think our monk is now going to do crazy damage. 30 mana? Are you kidding me? Okay. Hold up. Guys, what's the math on this? Is it better to use Stone Fist or to use Unbridled Hits? Stone Fist is going to give me... It looks like it only gives me half my strength. What's my strength right now? Strength's 20 and it does 10. So it does half my strength. Wait, did they patch being able to break traps in? Yeah, they did. They did. So you can now break traps, by the way, by attacking them. That was a patch like earlier. That was an earlier patch. I think that we basically like one-shot you. And then I trample through you. And then I kill your mom. Okay. Guys. Killing his mom's not very women respecting. That's true. I still have some inner child work that needs to be done. I still have some healing that needs to be done. My monk is kind of crazy. Has anyone else noticed this about my monk? Okay. Who needs healing? Okay, I don't want to trample through my hunter. Do not trample through my hunter. Okay, thank you. Now I can catapult. You're in the trap. Eat this. Ooh. Average monk build, to be honest, not for me. Not for me, Jaisaw. But I do think that monk and fighter have the best damage output, in my humble opinion. Why didn't I have thorns already? Am I... What's going on here? Oh, my poor cleric. Caught astray. The class is giga busted? No, I think it does its job as intended. Also, guys, don't forget, because of this item, I get +2 charge whenever an ally spends mana. My what's his name? Tank? He has a 2 mana and a 3 mana ability. So I'm getting a crazy amount of charge off of my tank. It's definitely not that easy to do that much damage. Wow, he has a lot of brace. Hold up, I have a solution for that. It's just a nice, we got some nice synergy. Please tell me you've used a bipolar cat in one of your runs. Yo, we got another bipolar person. We got the Ice Cream Emperor, and we have Tony. Yo, bipolar awareness, man. I actually don't even know if I've seen the disorder, or if I have. I often throw cats as soon as I even see the rectangle. I don't even click on it to check it. So I probably haven't seen it. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more movement. Yo, the Ice Cream Emperor, bipolar 1 or bipolar 2? If it's 1, I'm so sorry. If it's 2, it's definitely a little bit more manageable, methinks. I kind of like more intelligence here. It's not really the most important stat for us, but we're basically doing all of our damage by casting Bodyguard and Barbed Wire, and it is also helping out our monk. It gives our monk more intelligence. Obviously, strength is probably the default. You're in a weird situation where you have a Giga OP lineage, and I steamroll the game, and now I want to try something new, but that would implies extinguishing my lineage. Yeah, I have seen people make like just objectively broken builds that steamroll the game. I'm a little bit uninterested in that, because even though that is one type of min-maxing, I like playing the game. I don't want one character that does everything for me. I like picking skills and mixing things. I am also trying to fun max a little bit. Crush all items and spells that have a once per battle restriction. That's kind of interesting. +2 Constitution -1. Your weapon deals double damage. I don't have a weapon build. These are all kind of good. You've seen it. I saw you throw it away. I'm 1, I think, but I may have been misdiagnosed. I have a minor auditory hallucination sometimes. That does sound like 1. It could be other things as well. Thanks for sharing, by the way. You've seen me throw it away? That is really funny. My bad, guys. My bad. Fake ally, by the way. Fake ally. These are all interesting. I don't know if I have room for them. I'm not going to buy any. I think we're fine. I guess we're going the hard path. Yo, Newt, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, I think that some of the disorders are good. I'm just lazy. I always like good all of the time over good situationally. Freeze attack. Okay, you guys are a little scary. Thank me for sharing. I try to be as open as my mental health stuff as possible. I would even be open about trauma stuff, but no one's asking. No one wants to hear me talk about that stuff. But I think it's good to be open. I don't have much shame about my experiences because they're just the experiences that all humans go through, man. Well, hopefully not all humans, but the many humans end up going through. I'm in an awkward position here where I can't output enough damage to kill something. Like, it'd be so nice to deal damage to you. If I move over to my tank, I don't think he can catapult me far enough. And my monk's armor is so important that I'm going to actually hide him back here to protect it. Next turn, we'll do a ridiculous amount of damage. Our tank is frozen. Yo, TOS. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you're here at all. Newt, you normally watch my YouTube. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late on my next Mewgenics upload. I talked about this a little bit today, but I've just been making some strides in taking better care of my mental health. So it's come at the cost of my consistency as a content creator, but in the long run, it'll be worth it because it'll help my consistency, like, in terms of, like, years. Now, my cleric, without healing, really struggles to do anything at all, huh? You know what? At least my basic attack is doing double damage. I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I like that they're all attacking my tank who can't be damaged. My girlfriend showed up in my game over the weekend and I almost tossed her out immediately because she was inbred and had a very minor birth defect. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's so many character names that are so good. Like, there's all the Straw Hat Pirates are in it. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters are in it. But I'm so focused on the breeding stats and stuff that I don't even look at cats anymore. I don't even see cats. I just see stat lines. And yeah, disordered cats are definitely strong. Don't get me wrong. I'm just lazy. I have 2 broken mutations, +1 turn and +1 basic attack. Those are some of the best. Yeah, and this is the average cleric experience. Taz, I'm sorry that I'm slow on the mutation guide as well. I'm going to keep apologizing, I guess. Look, I think getting a 2-for-1 here, and I'm not talking about a pizza, I would like to kill you. But I think this is the priority. Maybe I could have done that better with the pooter fly. I don't think the pigeons are that good. Alright, my cleric's in trouble. I ended up forcing her and ended up wrecking chaos on a 3-cat run. Gave her to Butch afterwards. But they put out some wild deeps as Ranger. I love Ranger. Alright, our monk is pretty geared up to go. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. I would like to kill the Yeti. These saber cat tigers are no joke either. It would be nice to do both. I don't think we can do both. Hope I'm feeling better. I'm definitely on the up and up. So there's no adjacent enemies to this cat, so it's not as bad. I'm gonna focus on you. In fact, if I go here, I should be able to be catapulted onto you. 19 damage. We have 7 armor still. I think this is good. can kill you. And I can do some damage to you. Not enough to kill you, but look, that's a good turn. Our cleric has rotisserie chicken, thankfully. Now one thing to consider is I could do double damage to you. None of my allies need healing. I like the idea of doing double damage to you. The only problem is you'll get to go again. I think my ranger gets to kill you before that happens. So why don't we do it like this? Double damage. Heal myself. I think that's fine. My cleric has been through it, huh? You're dead. You're marked. And we'll actually be able to knock you back 10 tiles. Maybe I should kill you, though. I could have maybe killed this bird, huh? What would we like here? I mean, more damage is good. I don't like how Dex only scales. I understand why, because Dex is stronger than melee. But the fact that this only gives us 1 more damage is not great. Especially if we're going to be using it for traps. A little bit more constitution could be okay. A little bit more intelligence. It's going to take a long time for this to pay off. Maybe I'll just take the constitution just to be safe. But it feels bad because our ranger really isn't supposed to be getting hit often. And I think 6 constitution is enough for them. And our traps are already going to increase this. Let's just take more int. I think that this is objectively better, but I'm not sure. I've only encountered it once or twice. Glowing bone. Stone fist. Oh, I can't equip that. I can't equip that to my monk. All right. Well, it's kind of useless. However, if we were to remove this from my monk and put it like on my tank, I don't know. It's kind of not a great item. It's all right. I like the idea of we actually got a good buff. At the end of each round, damages everything with a 33% chance to bruise. That's not bad, but Butterfly Swarm is actually good. Honestly, after last run, we need this. Now, they will fight each other. I like the idea of, once again, waiting 1 round before I let my monk get unleashed, because it seems to be very powerful. So I will do that. You know how much health stat furniture related is needed to cure disorder? My understanding is that it's probably just a random roll. So I would assume that with any health, you have a small chance. I bet you it's similar to mutation chance. I don't know because I haven't seen the stat, but if I had to guess, I would bet that the way mutation works, from my understanding, is whatever your mutation stat, that's your percentage chance of a mutation happening that night. So I would assume that maybe the health stat is the same. Now, health is a lot less common, so you're going to see less health items. But I bet you it's like whatever percentage or whatever number your health is your percent of curing a injury every night. Or disorder. That's what I'd guess, but this is just based off of vibes, not off of facts. So don't get it twisted. I will have to move my tank so that it doesn't injure everyone. But I kind of want to let this happen for a little bit. I guess we're gonna need more help against these guys. I could have also used some traps, I guess, to increase our dex and also protect ourselves from being attacked. You've cured disorders at 7. Yeah, that's what I mean, is it's always possible, I think, but I bet you it's just a percentage chance based off of the number you have. I do need to move just a little bit out of the way. Seems like keeping several cats in a 9 health room to cure disorders is a pipe dream then. Not a pipe dream, but 9% chance every night is it's okay. It's gonna happen eventually. I think we get out here and we start doing damage. We have 30 mana, right? I think at this point it's more efficient to do these strikes. Yeah, I like the idea of steamrolling and then killing you. And then... Oh, I don't have enough mana to do that again, huh? Okay. I don't know why I didn't calculate that well. In my head, I thought we could do that one more time. What was I hoping to do here? Maybe I should have moved to my tank and then been thrown. I don't know if that would have worked. At least we have the passive healing, and at least they're still fighting each other. Oh no! The knockback! I gotta be careful about the knockback with the thorns. That is brutal. That is brutal. Okay. We'll do bodyguard. Health doesn't cure injuries. Only disorders? Guys saw, are you sure? I don't think that's true. I think it does actually cure injuries. Would you want all your health in the fight room? Then so you can get buffs and cure the injuries? Yeah, I mean, if I had to... I had one theory about using my 5th room as a freezer where I had high health rooms and I could keep cats that has certain traits I want to pass down in that room and save them for breeding. But I think the better thing is to have all your health in your barracks room where all the cats are waiting to go on missions and fighting each other, because yeah, they can get injuries and then heal those injuries, so you don't actually get the stat penalties. You basically only get the stat ups. Very powerful situation, honestly. Keep the comfort as low as possible. Have the totem that increases the quality of the buffs you get from fights, and also have as much health as you can. Now, there is one problem with that, which is it's very important to have health in your breeding room so that your cats can live long lives where they reproduce a lot, so you can pass down the genes you want. But I think that at a certain point, the stimulation is going to outvalue the health. Like, I would say maybe have like 10 health in your breeding room and the rest of your health put in your barracks room. But you definitely want a little bit of health in your breeding room, I think. At least at the beginning. Alright, what are we doing here? We're killing you, or do we kill you? I guess we want to kill you. Maybe I can do both? Wow, it buffs Catapult as well. We could do both, but maybe it's better for my cleric to heal. No, I think this is fine. I don't have low health in my mutation room because I'm very picky about mutation furniture. Yeah, I don't use any mutation furniture that lowers appeal on my house. So basically what I have is a room that barely mutates my cats. Yeah, most mutation furniture is bad, so I avoid most of it. Do we have a way to guarantee that our shots hit? We have bullseye. But I don't think we have anything other than that. We have 9 intelligence. Honestly, twin shot might be good. Here's what I'm thinking. Our basic attack we use for traps, and then we use twin shot to do damage. Burn is also not bad. I don't like lighting too many fires. It gets a little risky, especially with all the weather conditions we're going to get and the wind and stuff. I think we take twin shot, and I think we use lob shot for traps and twin shot for damage. I feel pretty confident in that. Oh, wait, we have Arrow of Infinity. Oh, no, that's only basic attacks. Also, I'm never going to use Falcon Punch. So let's just try it on one of my units that isn't a fighter. Like my cleric. There you go. That's a way to do cross class. Now, obviously, we'll replace this later if we have to. I still don't know what the purpose of Broken Mirror is. I'm sure there's some kind of synergy somewhere. It's raining and it's icy. Does that mean we're gonna get frozen every turn? Please tell me that. Yeah. Okay, one thing I will talk about in my furniture guide is you can farm. Okay, so once you max out Baby Jack, every time you hit him, give him 10 cats, you actually increase the quality of his shop forever. Now, some people in my Discord brought up the fact that you can actually farm this by using one of your rooms as a... Oh, shit, you're right. You're right. Falcon Punch is kind of crazy here. You could use one of your rooms just to generate cats that fight. Like, take every bad stray, every bad offspring, and put them in that room, let them fight, give all your cats to Jack, and you can level up his store really quickly so that you basically only see rare furniture. However, it takes a lot of time, and not just time, to have that many cats in your house. It takes a lot of food, so you'd have to always be going on adventures, which will slow down your breeding. But if you want better furniture, that is something you can do. Like, that's an option. Now, you're soul linked. What are you soul linked to, by the way? Are you soul linked to anything? I do agree, Lorenz. I do think that there should be a way to... Oh, the invert skill with the broken mirror. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I wish there's a way to increase your gold cap. I think they should add that in the DLC. Even if it's like I have to pay 500 gold and it increases by 5. Like, anything just for some progression would be great. I kind of want... I think my monk might be able to one-shot this boss if I get it enough mana. My monk and my cleric. I kind of want to try that. Not one-shot, But if I could apply Hunter's Mark, and then I could let my monk do like a bunch of hits, I think there's a chance. We could also use Falcon Punch. Bunga, bunga, bunga. No, I'm seeing the combo. You guys are right. I didn't realize that. Alright, we are going to use Lob Shot to create a trap. And then this to do damage. Okay, the stun is bad. We're gonna do... Now, I'm a little bit scared with Bodyguard and Lord Bunga, because there's a chance that you Bodyguard into a position where your tank gets one shot. But... blocking from the front is really good here. Okay. I might want to kill one of these units. We have to kill one of these units with the Ranger just to get marked. I don't know. As long as we don't go under 150, we're good. So... let's weaken him. Okay, hold up. This is a little scary. Wait, what's 13 times 3? That's 39 damage. I can't attack him again. If I can attack him as long as I don't crit him. If I crit him, we're in huge trouble. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? If I crit him, we're doomed. I don't think I risk it. Okay. I can do this. I guess I never thought about destroying the spears. One thing I'd like is to choose where I have to bring my run item. It's really annoying to have items that go all over the place that can't do a really stacked run. I don't know. I think that they're balanced around the destination though, so I totally understand why it's like that. You know? Now you are immobilized, so I could Falcon Punch you. I forgot that this knocks back. Alright, whatever. This will also... I don't want to knock you back into my guy. I should just barbed wire myself and bodyguard. I don't really want to push you into my cleric. I also don't want to be in a place where I can be pushed into my own units. Why don't I just attack one of these spears? Like, this is good. Yeah. My ranger is going to have to kill one of these guys. And honestly, I think my monk has enough time. Could I kill you right off the rip? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Okay, I think once he leaves his throne, doesn't he push us all back? They are not. You can proc various items to various locations. So far, no item/location is locked. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can kill my own familiar. Yo, you Julia, thank you for being here and thank you for hitting me with the genius idea. My monk is going to stay right here and we're going to get ready to kill this guy. You are so right. He pushes before he starts eating. Okay, so I need to position my monk in a place where if he's pushed back, he can get back to the boss. So I guess maybe putting a unit here. I don't know. Who needs healing, by the way? Nobody? Alright, well then we're going to do a lot of damage to you. I mean, we'll try it. We'll slow you. I could summon this and I could kill it to get my persistent mark. Yeah. No, I would like... Okay, I would like to get you trapped. So, one thing at a time. We'll do this. Actually, you know what? Saving up my quivers to save up a bunch of traps for Unga Bunga is also another strategy we could do here. I had experimental pills say go to the moon. Okay, I think maybe the side quests have different abilities, but not the main quests. I could save up all of my things for traps for the boss. That might also be a strategy. Oh my god, the switching and the mask is so good. Alright, Monk, you just chill right there. We're gonna use you next turn. Do-do-do-do-do. Like, I don't mind hurting you more. Because we're going to have to kill you at some point. And maybe what I do... I do want to lower your HP a little bit. I'm pretty scared. I'm a little scared. This guy did mess me up really bad last time. Alright, this is everything we need. I will hit him. I will put a trap right here in case that saves our lives. I guess I could break him with my tank. Oh, wait. Are we gonna be okay? He jumped over. Oh my god. Okay, we're behind him. 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 It's gonna be okay. Wait, he lost his mark. He lost his marked. Also, you went down so fast. What the hell? Alright. We're okay. Here's why. It looks something like this. Oh my god, I've taken so much damage that this is no longer strong. Okay, I need to cast it one more time. Oh, I think we're... No. He knocks me back every single time. I'm so fucked. Heal statuses when he stands up. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, that doesn't do anything, huh? I'm gonna kill your companion. Alright. Okay, I mean, I like the idea of doing 14 damage to you. I have to be so careful about you. In fact, you might be killed right now. What if I slow you? You still might be killed right now. Okay. Okay. There's my hunter god. You know, I never had problems with this guy until I started streaming. Alright. We're gonna knock you back. We're gonna stun you. And then we're gonna knock you back. Hopefully my monk will be able to finish the job. I didn't realize how much damage my monk had taken from this environment. And how much... I mean, we had a lot of issues going on. So you're gonna retaliate every time. I think... we'll be able to kill you because you're not going to be able to knock us away. You're not retaliating. Is it just because I'm behind you? I will say this. If there was any unit to get rid of, it probably would have been my hunter. But this puts us in an awkward situation against... I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realize. He's blind from behind. So I should have only been attacking him from behind to stop the retaliation. Yeah. I should have tried to get behind him with my monk at the start of that fight. Like, I know he's... I always thought about the whole, like, he's blind from behind as just a way to stop yourself from getting one shot by him. Well, I wasn't thinking about the retaliates as well. Now, okay, look. This is great movement tech. And we have the ability to give ourselves thorns. So I might just take this. I don't think anything else here is that good. Units that contact you are knocked back 10 tiles. Plus, knockback you deal is increased by 10. I think that's pretty good. Alright, how do you guys feel about completing this quest? Do you think it's possible with 3 units? I might not go the hard path here. I mean, look, our monk is really strong. It also depends on the weather effects we get. This is definitely still recoverable. Oh my god, look at these guys. Here's what I don't understand. Why am I only soul linking one enemy? This also happened last time on the boss. Am I missing something? You're not soul linked. Jurassic is low-key easier. I hope so. I really hope so. Well, okay, look, I need to heal. What is your deal? We'll seek out the last unit that damaged it and attempt to eat it. We'll stomp and inflict immobilize on adjacent units at the end of its turn. Trample, but only 2 movement? Oh, it's because they're 2x2. Is Toy, thanks for explaining that. They're linking tiles, not enemies. It chose the same unit. Okay, that's also another bit of bad programming on their part. That's okay. But thank you for explaining it. As if I could program better. But yeah, that makes sense. Because last time it was also the Lord Unga Bunga twice. So it actually, that does make a lot of sense. So if no units can target me, it doesn't make sense to use Thorns. It only lasts till next turn. I think I'll just use Bodyguard a few times here. Oh my god. Okay. Things are getting a little out of hand. I doubt that the one unit takes double damage because it doesn't have double soul link. It looks like it only has it once, right? Pretty sure I kill you with my melee attack and then I can get over to my tank. Oh wait, no, never mind. I think I kill you, or maybe I get over to my, I mean, you have thorns. I'm not crazy about the idea of getting, I can have thorns anyway. I don't want to get thorns twice, so do this. Cool. I can do a lot of damage to you. So let's do that. Should I kill the bird first? Probably. Are you kidding me, man? Okay, you know what? I should have done that to begin with. So that's enough to kill you and one-shot you. I'm glad we only took the thorns once there. I guess I could spawn some meat for my cleric to pick up. And then let's not get ourselves in trouble. I could kill you, but I kind of want my cleric to get a little health first. But the actually my tank can knock you back with knockback 10, so I think we're fine. I guess I'll just, like, I don't know, break some bodies. Now I can do this, and then I can do this. Yes. Awesome. Let's not risk it. Let's just go back here. And now you have knockback 10. You also have this. I also have stun. So with stun, I feel comfortable doing it like this. Like, look, our cleric could use a little more healing. This might seem like overkill. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna feel a lot better doing this. Yeah, since it says 2 enemies, it definitely feels like an oversight. Oh, wait a sec. This. Gain +1 shield. This spell costs 0 mana the first time you cast it each turn. Is crazy with Stone Fist. It also means that we can take off this antenna. We don't have to. Yeah, I mean, I have to take this. It's not an overkill if it works. I would say this is also pretty enticing because with the antenna, we have 15 mana a lot. Plus, we can increase our strength. But I will say, unbridled hits already kind of accomplishes what this would accomplish. So I think we take this. And I think we're going to be okay. Now, here's a question. Do I remove this and just use Anil? It would give me 1 more speed and 10 more dodge. But I do think this 8 armor is a lot of armor. It's kind of, it's comboing nicely. I should have equipped that. He should just have 10% more dodge chance. Just beat the infinite on hard. Hold up, I don't even know what the infinite is, but congratulations. Oh no, lava. Mini volcano spawns at the start of each battle. Spawns lava rocks when attacked. Okay, that's not terrible. Moving through this. Okay. This isn't terrible. Okay. Parasolifus. It attacks whenever... Sorry, it always... I can't read. Its attacks always crit against wet units and tries to toss units into water. Interesting enemies. I think I'm going to spend 1 turn not doing anything with my monk except for gaining armor. Oh wait, these guys go twice. If they go twice, I don't really have enough mana to do anything about it. No, I think we do it like this. I've got such a weird strategy with my monk, but I just kind of want him to pop off on one of his turns. I will use my tank to take a lot of the hits. Now, if you're wet, I can't set you on fire. I could freeze you. Could freeze you. If I freeze you, I lose Blessing of Spirit, but it might be worth it. I don't want to target the guys in the grass because I have a chance to miss them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a little scary. However, we're killing you and you at the same time. Maybe. Also, what does this do? Spawns raptors? I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. And maybe I have to do it like this. Missed. Okay, I thought I'd be able to hit you. I can't, so I'm just gonna have to do this. This is kind of rough. And I forgot that I hit my cleric. That's okay. My monk is about to have a crazy turn. My monk doesn't have enough movement. Oh, because I didn't... Okay, this is bad. Why is... I guess you guys are far away. I have to kill you. I mean, that's a 2-for-1, right? Problem is, you're gonna crit. Probably, you're gonna crit my cleric in the back. No, I don't have any bodyguard. I'm so dumb, man. Health in fighting room to cure injuries is so smart. I'm rearranging my stuff to do that. Thanks. No, I'm happy to help. Okay. I have to kill you. That's a non-negotiable. I can't even... Oh no, 3 damage is perfect. Now, I don't think that I can get over to you. I could get over to you. I have 13 armor. I think I'd rather have you attack me than my cleric. I just don't know if you will attack me instead of my cleric. You did attack me. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Let's keep you CC'd. And this should kill you. Cool. Now our tank can spawn some food for my cleric. I don't hate that idea. We'll do 1 bodyguard. Oh, I keep forgetting about the thing, man. I keep hurting my own cleric. Alright, whatever. My clerics are just gonna have to heal the old-fashioned way. Fist of Fate might be the best monk skill. I forget what that one is. Is that the one that hits 10 times? Heal everything for 2 HP. Holy elemental spells deal double damage to enemies instead of healing and inflicts 2 burn. Chat, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You do get the item side quests again and again. That's my understanding. Look, +2 charisma on you. I don't hate it. Oh, teleports and melee hits with a chance to re-trigger. Big rock cat. Guys, do I get rid of Throbbing Crown? That's not going to last long on the boss. Well, no, actually, as long as I'm not the one who is killing the leg, I think I'll be able to maintain that buff. I think. I have not respected it the whole time. I'm bad with this. I don't know if I can afford any less movement, though. I'm already getting -4. But I am teleporting. I think Throbbing Crown has been doing more damage to me this whole time. 8 damage is good. Let's try this for a little bit. We can always switch back. No, man! I hate the zombies. Because they eat my units. Okay, how do these guys work again? They defend their partners. They're soul linked, which is really good. Let's get away from this volcano. I might be able to kill them in one turn. I don't know what defends its partner means, because the last time I did this, they were dead. Okay, so it seems that they'll move towards the source of the damage. I understand. Hold up, what? Oh, there was a bird. I've killed a bird without realizing it. I've messed up really big. Whoops. I don't want my cleric getting hit too much. He's pretty low. Okay. Interesting. Okay, stunning one of you. Okay, if I stun you, you will not be able to react to my monk hurting him. I think I have to do that. Yeah. I can also push you back 10 tiles. Yeah, okay. And then, I mean, you're in range, so I'll have to bodyguard once, bodyguard twice, barbed wire myself. Okay. We're gonna try to burst this guy down this turn. You're still stunned. Yeah, okay. I'm catching fire here, but I think it's worth it. My monk should be able to. Don't land in the fire. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm thinking. Stone Fist. How are you still alive? Oh, no. You have so much shield. Okay. Oh, I could have moved still. Whoops. Okay, well. At least we don't have to deal with them, like, walking up to each other. What is this? I've never seen you do that before. Maybe you just do that when your partner dies? I mean, do I have to worry about you? Not really. I don't want to push you farther away. I do want to also feed my cleric. The zombie kittens are a little annoying. This will damage them, but it'll heal the boss. You can save that for later. I maybe shouldn't have picked up that food. Alright, we still have 12 armor. We don't have the most mana in the world, but I think we can kill you. Yeah. Alright, that was easy. And I should have saved my stance switcher to get one more attack on the poo. Okay, we're fine. You can see the steam coming off my head? It's true, man. I do get like that. I like bodyguard. All this does is upgrade it so I can give it to objects, which is okay since I can knock enemies back into them. But I think bodyguard getting the armor to tank less damage is pretty important. I don't think I'm going hard path. I'm sorry, guys. If this was the future and it gave me like if it gave me like rare furniture, maybe. This costing less is really good because it means that my monk gets more mana. I could honestly use a bag of grass. We're almost full on money anyways. But let's just end this quest. What is this? All units have +3 health regen. Oh wait, including enemies? I don't know, that might be good though. I think I might like that. What the hell? Prehistoric Pooter. Its ranged attack inflicts stun? They only go once per turn. I think it's fine. These guys go twice per turn, but we're gonna have to let them come to us. I think we're gonna do a lot of damage here with our cleric. That was incredible. Okay, now I gotta stop. Now, it sucks that you'll get to go again. I don't think there's a way that I can kill you both. Actually, you know, healing all enemies would give me a crazy holy weapon. Like a truly crazy holy weapon. Yeah, I don't even really remember what's in the Jurassic hard path. This could give me crazy holy weapons. How far am I in story quests? Yeah, so basically what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to do the unlock quests for the secret area of Act 3. So we're doing the antenna quest right now. I mean, look, I think I just live with the fact that I'm only killing one of you this turn, and that's good enough. Though, if I did this, I could kill you, and the fire would still kill you. Hold up. I'm an actual genius. And the fire would still kill you. I'm actually a genius. This is not that good. Stone Fist lasting forever? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But then this is also pretty good. A weak melee attack that hits 2 extra times for each empty armor slot you have. No, but this on the dinosaur is gonna go insane. This is my overthinking series is just my YouTube uploads. This is my main account where I've been playing since the game came out. Though I've wasted a lot of time breeding. What does Rubber Band do? This one reach +5 mana. Okay, I think we're basically good to go. Honestly, we could have had worse luck. Soul-linked legs is a little interesting because if we kill one of them, we kill them all. I don't like this chicken being here because we don't want to kill the chicken with benediction. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, we can't use it again. We can't use it again. He's rapping, man. All right, let's protect my cleric. My cleric is gonna mostly be doing benediction plus. Can I kill you this turn? We got 9 strength. No, I don't think we can kill you yet. But this would last for the rest of the battle. So maybe it's just better to get the buffs. Hold up. It doesn't stack. It does not stack. Alright, well, let's get myself to safety then. Or like tall grass as fake safety. The fact that it doesn't stack is honestly fair. It'd maybe be a little bit broken if it did. I'll do bodyguard twice and barbed wire. Now knockback 10 on the foot is going to be crazy. I guess I want to do it to this foot. Oh, the knockback 10. That's why we did all of this. And I should save the stun on the head so that the head doesn't disappear. And what is this, man? Poop cat? Is that a zombie? What the hell? I need this bird to die. It does stack. You use your shields for the buff if you anneal more shields. Oh, this whole time I didn't realize that it converts shields. I thought it just makes them equal. My bad, y'all. My bad. I gotta be careful with benediction. I'm also realizing that it's gonna kill the zombies. And I'm gonna lose benediction no matter what, as long as there are zombies. So if that's the case, if I'm gonna lose it no matter what, just because of the constant zombies spawning, maybe I pop it now? No, let's wait. There's a chance we keep it. Let's keep it. We don't know what's gonna happen. We do destroy the legs this turn, though. Yeah. It only converts when you upgrade. Okay, Jaisaw, thank you. Because I was literally just thinking, like, wait a sec. No, this used to work. Okay. 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24 times 2. That's enough to knock this down. Oh, there goes my armor. Maybe I should have used my attack. Okay, so you start off stunned. I didn't realize that. Now, movement is an issue here. I kind of did worry about that a little bit. Not much I can do about that, I guess. They're fighting each other? Okay, I don't care. Okay, this, with the zombie cats, it's impossible, so I'm just gonna use it now. It's gonna pop it, whatever. It's... I could heal all these units to do more holy weapon. I don't know. Catapult me? You're also wet. I could hypothetically freeze you, but I think the stun is better. I could heal a bunch of stuff and do a bunch of holy weapon damage to you. I don't hate that. I also need to spam mana for my monk, right? Totally worth it. I don't think I could stack the freeze, so I think we just have to live with that. Now, I almost want to just spend more turn giving myself more strength. This is a long fight, right? So I think it's worth the investment. We also had a nice amount of mana to do that. Yeah, I think it's worth the investment because it'd be nice if we could just like take out a leg in one hit. You know what I mean? I guess I could take out this chicken. And now we stun the boss so that we get another turn with it. Or the boss is just stun immune. Okay, that's a little annoying. I can't even lie. Okay, let's give our... Let's give our monk all the mana in the world. You only get one free stun. Okay. I didn't know that. There was nothing on the boss that said that, so I had no clue. Many things in this game that you can only find out by playing. They're like secrets. Now, we're not in the one-shot range yet, but we're getting close. How much would we need? How much strength would we need to one-shot this? What's 55 divided by 3? Anybody know? Like 17? I need 17 damage. 18? 18? Okay, okay. And that would mean I need 36 strength. Um, 18 is 54? Really? Wait, does this scale? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I need 19. To have 19 damage per hit, I would need 38 strength. So it'd take a little bit more investment here. That being said, I think this is a pretty easy fight. Like, I don't think the legs do too much. And my tank is going to tank most of it. So this might seem crazy. I should have... it's alright. 15 times 3 is pretty good. You might call this a coward's approach, but my tank exists to soak up all this damage, and then my monk is going to burst them down. I would like to cast this for the sake of my monk getting charged. All of them are at full health. I don't think it matters which legs are damaged. I just want to stay away from this guy. I should have given the bag of grass maybe to my tank. Now my tank can knock like things away, which is good. And I can give myself thorns for reflect damage. And then I don't know, maybe move away from these feet. I don't want to get poisoned, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, I should have been facing this. Oh, he's pooping these guys. Okay, now I am adjacent to these guys. That's a little scary. Okay. Should I be worried about these guys? Poison 3 is pretty bad. I wouldn't mind if the feet stepped on these. It'd be funny if it could fall if knockback legs into one another. Yeah, that would make the fight a lot easier for sure. I'm also like, how close am I to 38 strength? I would be able to get there this turn. You're gonna think I'm crazy for this. But now I one-shot the legs. Let's deal with these guys a little bit though. Just to help my tank out a little bit. I missed? Are you kidding? All right, that made up for it. That made up for it. Okay, this unit's gonna die. Taking a little bit of damage. I think we'll be okay. It'd be nice to spam Benediction just so our monk could have more mana. It would suck to heal this though, so I can't do that. Now I am poisoned. Oh god, man. Okay. A lot of interactions are happening. Is my tank gonna be okay? My tank is fine, actually. What am I trying to do here? I used a lot of my bodyguards. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna spam bodyguard just for the sake of my monk, and then we're gonna knock this guy away. I missed. My monk one-shots legs. Do I care about being healed? I don't know. That's a good question. Well, let's test this theory out. By the way, this is free. Does it push us back? It does push us back. Okay. Well, I think we'll be okay with a steamroller. I know I did this. I know I did this in like the most silly way. But I think this is good. I think my tank doesn't care about poison. Now, I want to benedict everything, because each benediction I do gives my dude a lot more mana to damage the boss. Oh, I see. About the legs being healed. Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't matter. I know this seems crazy. I'm getting rid of my poison. And I'm doing this for the sake of my monk. And also, look at this. I think it's very worth. It seems backwards, but I think it's very worth. My poor tank. I don't really do much damage here. We'll do this just for my monk. My monk basically is 1v1ing the boss. Yeah, look at all that charge. Okay. Oh yeah, this was like no contest. I don't think I can get over to you. So I'm just gonna do this. Plus 36 strength is not... Are you supposed to take monk on runs with no armor? You are, but we had a really special synergy here. You don't have to buy. It's good to do it if you roll into no armor skills. Yeah, exactly. But I will say, with the antenna giving us +8 armor and stone fist converting that into +8 strength, it was just more valuable for us to have something equipped. Plus gain +2 charge whenever an ally spends mana, and our low cost spells. It just made our monk into an absolute like monster, a generational monster. It was just a nice combination of skills. Okay, whenever you end your turn, triple damage to enemies instead of healing. That's pretty good. That might be really good against the ranger was dead weight all along. I don't know about that, but melee attack with knockback 10 and chain knockback. +1 brace while this weapon is equipped. That's pretty good. I mean, USA shield is good too, don't get me wrong. Do you think this team is... I did say monk has S tier damage in my video. I think I was very right about that. Oh no! Oh no, we just placed the antenna. Signal is not complete yet. Do you think that this team can beat the Terminator? Now that our monk doesn't have the +8 armor item? Oh my god, it's 6:20? Guys, I'm past my stream time. How is it 620 already? Am I that slow when I play the game? Dino hat. Allies gain +1 strength at the start of each battle. That's really good. Let's put these guys in the family room just to keep them safe. Actually, I could put them in the mutation room. Likelihood that they get a mutation is low. Guys, I don't think I can do the Terminator fight. I'm already 20 minutes past my stream schedule. Yeah. No, strict roulette. Me too, man. Me too. I can't believe it passed so quickly. I'm gonna call it for today. I guess tomorrow we'll do the Terminator, and then we'll do part 2 of the side quest to unlock the end of Act 3. I have a question for chat, and you can answer this, even if it's a spoiler. You don't have to, but after we beat Act 3 Secret Area, is that the end of the main story, or is there still more? I'm so curious. Because, like, this game is so big, I wouldn't even be shocked if there was, like, another area after that. Infinite's the technical end. There's more? Oh my god. No idea, you're only one step ahead of me? Is it the end? Interesting. So, like, obviously, we're gonna do the end. Oh. Rest is see you at 100%. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to fight Terminator, and we're going to try to do the second part of the quest that people say is hell. Yes, we'll find out. But, Theo, thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to get another Mewgenics video out there for people who are watching the YouTube. And, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take good care of yourselves. Peace.